Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we'll be talking about a couple of code editors, Vi and Emacs to be precise. I'll be walking you through a couple of basic steps that you're going to need to be able to navigate your Vi and your Emacs editors, to be able to just the basic steps you're going to need to be able to find your way around Vi and Emacs. So without wasting more time, let's get right to the task for the day. What is a Vi editor in Linux? The default editor that comes with a Unix operating system is called Vi. Vi in the Vi editor stands for Visual Editor. It is a user-friendly and very powerful application that is available in all Linux distros. An improved version of Vi editors is Vim. So basically, a Vi editor is a Unix. It's an editor that comes with a Linux distro. Any Linux distro that you have installed in your OS, it automatically comes with a Vi editor. So you don't have to bother about how you can download it, how you can install it. It comes automatic. All you have to do is to just enter the command that is going to take you to Vi, and then you start writing your codes. So the next thing we are going to talk about is these are the following reasons why Vi editor is popular. It is available in almost all Linux distributions. Like I said, it's available in almost all Linux distros. It is user friendly. It works the same across different platforms, distributions. It was the same across different platforms and distributions. There are two modes of operation in Vi editors. We have the command mode. Basically, we'll be looking at this once we head over to our practical session. We have the command mode. In command mode, actions are taken on the file. And we have the insert mode. The text will be inserted into the file. By default, the Vi editor starts in command mode. Once you open up Vi, the first mode that pops up is the command mode, and you will have to present in the insert mode in order to enter a text. For you to be able to write your codes into whatever file that you have created on Vi, you have to switch from command mode to insert mode. That is what this basically is trying to say. So let's get right to Emacs. Emacs is a text editing tool that comes out of the box with Linux. As a less popular cousin of Vim, that is Vi. Emacs also offers powerful capabilities with easy to install language support and can even help you navigate faster with the same key bindings. One of the most notable differences between the two editors is that, unlike Emacs, Vi has two modes, like we said earlier. Vi has the insert mode and the command mode. Because Emacs is modeless, its keyboard commands often start with a control key. When we head over to Emacs, you notice that we'll be using the control key a lot. That's because Emacs does not have any mode. It does not have a mode that you can enter commands and a mode that you can switch to normal text. It's modeless. So that's like the main point of them introducing the control key. so that you'll be able to differentiate, so that the system will be able to differentiate between what you're entering as a command and what you're entering as a text. Because Emacs is modeless, its keyboard commands often start with the control key or the meta key, which can be escape or opt if configured in your terminal preferences, so that the system can distinguish actual edits from commands. For this, I'll be making use of my Ubuntu. If you don't have Ubuntu on your device, you can watch my video on how to install Ubuntu on your Windows device. So I'll be making use of my Ubuntu. So I'll go ahead and list. Then I want to seed into this file called learning Emacs. Okay, so now that we're inside learning Emacs, the first thing you want to do now, there's something you should know, something very important. If you install Ubuntu, sorry, if you install Ubuntu for the first time, or you're trying to run Emacs for the first time on your Ubuntu device, on your Ubuntu OS, it's actually not going to run. It's going to output error because you have to install Emacs first before you can run it. So once you go ahead and install Emacs on your Ubuntu, then you can go ahead and open up Emacs. How we open up Emacs is you just type Emacs and then it will open up. As you can see, this Emacs right here. And say welcome to GNU Emacs, one component of the GNU Linux operating system. Then we have some commands here for help, for to browse manuals, to undo changes, and the rest. So now I want you to take note of these two. There are two sections here. This is where your text will go in, all your text, your codes will go in here, and then this is where your command goes in. Like I said, Emacs is modeless, so it doesn't have like a command mode and insert mode like Vi, which we'll get to see in the future. So the first thing we want to do now is let's open a new file. To open a new file, you make use of this command Control X, and Control is anytime you see C dash something, that is Control, is denoted by Control. That means you should hold down Control and the next thing after the dash. So we held down Control and we typed X and then it brought out our C dash X. To open up a new file, you have to click Control X and Control F. As you can see, we have opened up a new file. So we want to create our new file. Let's Emacs 01. Okay, I think it's not giving us permission to create a new file, so let's just go ahead and exit first, then sorry. Okay, I think it's going to work this time, so let's go ahead and create our new file. Exactly. What we needed to do was to give ourselves permission to be able to change stuffs inside our Emacs using the sudo command. That is to give yourself administrative permission. So Now that we've created our new file, we can go ahead and type anything we want to type. Let's this is a video on Emacs. Then to save on Emacs, you use the Control X and S. You just click S, and then it will ask you this: do you want to save this file? Yes, no. So go ahead and click yes. That is why. Then it has been successfully saved. Enter. So now we're going to exit this our Emacs. Remember, to exit is Control X, Control C to exit. So now I'm going to list. As you can see, our Emacs 01 has been created. Okay, I think the first one was created, but it gave us some kind of error like that. So let's cut. Okay. As you can see, what we typed into our Emacs has already been saved. So let's try something. Okay, that doesn't work. So that is that on Emacs. I don't really like using Emacs because I'm already used to Vi, so Emacs is pretty tasking for me. So so let's head over to our Vi. Okay guys, so now that we're done with our Emacs task, we're going to go ahead and get our Vi, get started with our Vi. So I'm going to be using my Git bash for this because I'm more I feel it's more efficient for me to make use of Git bash. So one thing you should know is that it doesn't actually matter whenever you want to make use of your code editor, your editors via Emacs. It doesn't actually matter if the file you want to work on has been created already. Let me show you what I'm talking about. We've released. Okay. Let's create a new directory. So we're inside this our directory called Vi tutorial. So if we list now, as you can see, there's nothing inside this directory. So I want to show you how you can just go ahead and VI into your file, and then it automatically create the file. You don't actually need to touch the file. So we're going to VI into VI edit. As you can see, we're inside our VI. So remember what I told you about the command interface and the command mode and the insert mode. Once you head into Vi, you will automatically be in the command mode. Right now, I'm inside the command mode. Anything I type, except I type I, anything I type is not going to show up on the screen. But To go into insert mode so that you can be able to start typing your codes is you have to click the button I. You hit I for insert, and this will give you the this will grant you the permission to be able to write anything you want to write inside this file. So what are we going to write? Let's write Vi editors. Then once you're done writing this, you hit escape to get out of insert mode, because there's no how you can actually save this like this. You hit escape to get out of insert mode so that you can write your commands to save and quit. Because if you say the command to save and quit is shift colon WQ. If you say you want to type it right now, it's going to involve it in this your insert mode. This text, your code that you inserted, is going to involve it here. That's why I explained earlier that Emacs has a section for commands and a section for text, but Vi it does not have that section. It just has two modes. That is a command mode and an insert mode. So right now we're in the insert mode. We hit our escape key to get out of insert mode. Now we're in command mode. We can now type our command shift colon WQ to save and quit. Then we hit enter. As you can see, we're back to our git bash. So I want to go ahead and list. So you can see we created this file using the vi. We just used the vi. We didn't touch the file. We just used vi edit. Then we created our file. Then to check if what we wrote in this file has been successfully saved, you enter your cat command. As you can see, it has been successfully saved. I love vi editors. So that is that for vi and Emacs. Let's go ahead and just play around with our vi. I actually love vi more than Emacs because this is actually what I started learning to write codes with. So I'm actually used to this. Emacs is pretty tasking for me. So we're going to vi back into our vi edits. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to just play around with some tasks. So we want to just play around with some commands. So let's start with our v command. Whenever you hit the v command, it's going to highlight any text that you work through. It's going to highlight every text that your cursor passes through. That is the command v. That is what v is used for, to highlight. Just like you using your mouse to highlight text for copy and paste. That's what v is used for. Then you can hit another command called y. Now y is going to copy. And we're going to go ahead and hit our p to paste. As you can see, we just copied, although we didn't copy it well. We'll hit our u to undo what we just did. U to undo. Then we go ahead again. Okay, give me a sec. I'm go ahead and hit our Y to copy. Then our P to paste. You can see we copied it correctly. Copied it quite alright. Then remember your undo command. That is you. Undo. Let's undo our command using U. Just hit the button U to undo. You can keep undoing. Now to redo, I think to redo, you hit your Control R. Exactly, yeah. Control R to redo. So that is that for Vi and Emacs. I hope you found this video helpful. Do well to like this video and hit the subscribe button. See you next time. Thank you.